No, because before I knew that I'm HIV positive, I had TB before. And then a sister in the clinic advised me to undergo HIV testing. So I did that. And then I found out later on that I'm also HIV positive. That it was in 2003.
So this sister at the clinic advised you to
Yeah, 2003 it was common ELISA, not a rapid test.
Okay.
It's now that people have done a rapid test.
So did you get your results same day?
No, it took a week to get the results. I still remember very well because it was a day for me, finding out that you are HIV positive. It was a shocking moment because I didn't know that I can be HIV positive, I remember when they told me that they asked me first, have I ever tested before? And I said no. And then they say, are you sure? I say, yes, I'm sure. And then they said, what would you say, or what would you do if someone told you that you have TB as well as HIV? I say, oh, well, what am I going to do now? What must I do? And then they said to me, you must start with your TB treatment first. I finish up my TB treatment in 6 months' time. And then my CD4 count was okay. And then 2007, I had TB again. I was in shock because I didn't expect, I didn't know I would be infected as well. Because I had a boyfriend, not many boyfriends, I had the one boyfriend at the time. So I didn't know that how did I got the HIV, because I didn't know more about HIV, So I was in shock. But I realized that HIV is here. It's for everyone. So there's nothing I can do.
And then at home, did you tell anyone?
Yes. Immediately when I come back, I told my father and I told my stepmother.
The reaction?
Oh, they didn't say nothing. They just hugged me. They didn't say a lot. Because I was fine that time. I was looking fine. I was not ill. I didn't have nothing. It was just only TB. So they didn't say much. They just hugged me. I thought about that stage because I've seen people on TV with HIV, how they look like, And even myself at that time, I was thin. I was wearing size 26, 24 at that time. So I was thin by nature at that time. But I've thought that, maybe I'll get sick even myself, because people with HIV get sick and they get other diseases besides HIV. Like me, I had TB, So there are other diseases that you can get whilst you are HIV positive. Like you can have STIs, you can have other illnesses, that can make you very ill and can make you even bedridden. So I thought about that maybe I'll be sick. Maybe I won't be able to walk, So it affects me a lot, really. It affected me a lot because I was thinking of my children. What would my children do when I'm gone, I'm thinking of dying,
HIV, and you always think about death. You always think about what your kids will do. What motivated you to live every day?
Oh, it was my family. The way they supported me, They didn't take this the way I took it, They were calm, supportive of me, even my extended family, because I told everyone, I didn't keep it for myself. I just tell everyone, even in my community, I told people that it's not only TB that I've got, I'm HIV as well. People were so shocked. How can I tell everyone I met that I'm HIV positive? Because I wanted this to be out, including the community, my friends. I remember one time I went to my friend's house. They were sitting, his grandmother, his mother, the children. I just told them, guys, I went for testing yesterday. I've tested HIV. They said to me, no, you're lying. And I said, no, that's the truth. They said, no, you cannot even tell when you are HIV positive. You cannot tell people that you are HIV. I said, why? Because I'm not afraid of HIV. What I'm afraid of, I'm afraid of dying. And then one day when I was at the clinic, I heard about a support group, that there is support group for people who are living with HIV. And then I went to the support group. I met people living with HIV, and we shared our stories. We comforted each other, telling each other that, no, it's not the end of the world. We can survive this HIV. We can live long. Because others, they were tested long before me. Others like 92, 93, There's a time when I don't even have nothing to eat. In the morning, afternoon, even at night. But there's one thing that I never missed is my medication. Because I know that I can take my medication without even having something to eat, but not regularly. Sometimes the treatment, if I took a treatment in an empty stomach, it makes me dizzy. I have to go to sleep, because I'm weak, I'm dizzy, because I'm hungry. Now that I have this experience working at the clinic, doing a voluntary work, like educating people, counseling, and testing, because we are trained to test now. So my wish is to be a social worker, so that I can continue helping those that I cannot help. Others, they are becoming emotional when you counsel them, Others, they come with the very painful stories, Yeah, my dear. Me, I believe in God, that everything, it's in God's hands. I survived so many difficult things in my life. We as positive early HIV people, activists, we are like that, my dear. We tell this virus, listen, we are in invader in my body. I didn't go to ShopRite and bought you, So don't start with your tricks, because I want to go out there. I want to enjoy myself. I want to live a longer life, You have to tell this virus. That keeps you going in life. That keeps you strong when you talk with it. Because it listens, It's like it has ears. Really, really, really.